Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for August 2023. It's going to be a reading that focuses on your career, home, finances, relationships, and the overall outcome. So I want to thank you for joining me, and we're just going to get right into your reading here. I've taken a bit of time off, but I am back up and putting readings online. So the first card coming out, we're going to be looking at your career, and we have transformation. So I feel like things are really changing for your Scorpio in your career during August. There's some transformation. There's a clean sweep. This is like complete change and transformation. And then we have the Chariot. And so, we got two cards coming out here. Okay, so then we have the Chariot. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer this month. But this is like the quick change. Something rapid is happening to change in your career. And then Strength is coming out as well. So, you know, this is going to require some strength and perseverance here. And you could be dealing with a Leo, Cancer, or Scorpio is your card there. The 13 is your card for sure. But there's going to be an ending and a complete transformation in how things are happening in your career. So as a clarifier card, I have these lovely Tarot of the Abyss cards that were gifted to me as well. I have a couple new decks when I was off, so I'm just really excited to be able to use them. And you have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like what's going to change in your career is that, you know, there's going to be someone that's really generous to you. There's going to be someone that comes in and you're finally going to get things reciprocated. And that's what's going to be changing. So maybe in the past, things haven't been reciprocated or appreciated, or, you know, you're giving more than what you're getting, and there is going to be some changes. Oh my goodness, right on the floor. For that in the month of October or September. August. Well, it could be the next 3 months, I guess. Hey? Okay, so Queen of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign in your work. And this is, you know, someone that is just really doesn't have your back is what it is in your career. Hey, but maybe this is somebody that doesn't have your back is all of a sudden coming around and showing you what you really deserve here. But if you just have the strength and perseverance to persevere, you know, and the courage here, because strength is also about courage, you'll see this through here. But let's just get a clarifier on that strength card. Get a clarifier on the strength card, and we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is moving away from difficulties. This is moving, you know, moving away from troubled times here. So things are improving in your career. It looks like they maybe could have been, you weren't being appreciated, that kind of thing, but things are going to definitely improve here in the month of August. All right, so the next section we're going to look at is home. What's happening in your home right now? You know, we get home from that work day, and what goes on there in your home. How's things happening there for you? There's one card flipped over. I'm going to use that one as well. So we have the King of Water in reverse. So you could be dealing with a water sign in your home here, but this is, you are a water sign, but you feel like you can't say what you want or you can't express yourself or your emotions here at home for some reason. And then we have the Ace of Water. So you feel like there's maybe a lack of love or a lack of emotions being shared here. Everybody's kind of keeping their emotions to themselves maybe when they're at home. Like, you know, people have all different kind of living situations, roommates, things like that. So everybody's just kind of being a bit guarded is what I'm getting for the month of August when it comes to home. We got two more cards coming out. So we have the King of Earth and the Three of Fire. So this is like looking ahead to stability when it comes to how things are going to go at home. So there's plans in place, excuse me, to kind of straighten things up in that respect. So it's kind of like biding time. It feels like biding time until something happens, and it's going to bring more stability. Like there's a plan in place. It's just not come to fruition yet, but things are coming together here. So let's just look at that King of Water in reverse. We'll get a clarifier for that King of Water in reverse. You could be dealing with another water sign as well. Okay, and we have the Three of Swords. So this is kind of, you know, it's disappointing, hurt feelings, that kind of thing is what I'm seeing here with this Three of Swords. And it's to do potentially with a water sign. And just the fact that you're feeling like it's hard to express emotions about something. It's something that's kind of disappointing heartbreaking kind of thing, right? So let's just have a look here at why that Ace of Water would be in reverse for you at home as well. It's just like, you know, trying to keep your emotions out of it. I feel like you're trying to keep emotions out of it. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of like, you know, someone's maybe being a little bit cheeky and inconsiderate, just that kind of thing in your home environment. But like I say, with the three of Wands, there's plans in place. This King of plans in place for stability and getting things together. So it's just kind of like, I feel like it's biding time. Yeah, and then the Hanged One comes out when I say that. So yeah, I feel like you're just biding your time until the plan comes to be, whatever that plan is for you, Scorpio. That's what I'm seeing in your home life. So let's see what's going on with finances. What's happening with your finances? What is going on with your finances, Scorpio, for the month of August? Let's have a look here and see what we can see for your finances. Oh, thank you. We have the Page of Air. So I feel like you're doing some research. You're informing yourself. You're trying to figure out what it is to best invest in, you know, that type of thing. Doing some research, figuring things out when it comes to your finances. And we have these two cards coming out. So the Three of Air. So this is the Three of Swords. So you could be feeling a little bit disappointed and trying to figure things out. But this is kind of like you're feeling disappointed over your state of finances, and this is causing you some internal struggle here with the Five of Fire. So, you know, but you are trying to do some research and trying to understand how things can improve, that type of thing. So let's just have a look at this Page of Swords, why it's here in your finances. Doing this research, trying to, you know, kind of delve deeper into figuring out what you can do better, so that you're not so disappointed when it does come to your financial matters here, Scorpio, in the month of August. Oh my goodness, okay, that one wants to come out. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like it's not like when it comes to your finances, it's like you're not really being realistic, or not necessarily realistic, but you're not really seeing the part that you play in how the difficulties play out. And maybe if you can research a little bit about the things that you contribute, then choices that you make around that it would improve. Let's just see the Three of Air, because I feel like there is some disappointments with your finances here in the month of August. Maybe you're expecting something and it doesn't come through, that kind of thing. And it's just causing some internal conflict here. Let's see. Three of Air. We have the Lovers, because you have choices to make. You might not want to make a choice, and so it's kind of depleting you financially. I don't know what what's that pertaining to. It could be different for everybody, but you know, like, so say somebody doesn't want to maybe give up a service, or maybe that you're helping someone out too much, or that type of thing. Let's just see. It's internal conflict, but you have to make a decision over your finances because something is like financially draining. Okay, and these two cards want to come out. Seven of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles again. So yeah, you're really craving that stability and that, you know, that fortune, just to be like, have things go how you want to. This is like, he's the Midas touch, right? Like, you want things to work out how you plan them to work out, especially when it comes to your finances. But because he's here in the home, in the home as well, I feel like there's something maybe in your home that's draining you financially, or it's just kind of not working out as good as you planned. And then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You're trying to be realistic about the situation. You don't have your head in the clouds. You're not kind of, just dreaming away or whatever, because that's what this is in the upright. You can see this person's head's kind of just in those clouds, all like that. But it's in the reverse. So it's like you're trying to be realistic, and you're trying to be, get your finances under control in the month of August. And I feel like there's other influences from home that's pertaining to this. Okay, so that's what I have for finances. So let's look at your relationships for August, Scorpio. What's going on in your relationships? We have the Page of Earth. So I feel like there's somebody that kind of, potentially a younger person, a younger earth sign that could potentially have a crush on you or is showing interest in you, that type of thing. It's just a small little thing there going on. Well, let's just get some more cards and see what's happening here. And we have the Three of Water. So I feel like this is someone maybe you consider as a friend, and they actually have a bit of a crush is what I'm getting here with that 3 of water. Or when you're out with friends, you kind of run into somebody that, you know, they kind of spark your interest or whatever, and they seem like they might be a younger earth sign. All right. So, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, nice. So you could also meet an Aries or that type of thing. I just want to say Aries, but could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or why can't I think of the other one right now? Leo. But anyway, this is what you want. Like, you want an Emperor. You don't want a page, right? So it's kind of like, oh, it's nice that someone's kind of have an interest in you, but you think like, oh, is that really for me? That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, let's just get some clarifiers, though, because that wouldn't be for everybody, of course. If you're partnered up or whatever, then you're just going to be going out with friends and taking control of that situation. 6 of Wands here coming out. So with the 6 of Wands, I feel like, yeah, this person has a crush on you. He holds you in really high regard, kind of puts you at the center of attention, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you want an Emperor here, right? So you got the 3 of water. Maybe you just want to be friends with this individual. You are friends with this individual. And then we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands to me is the minor arcana Emperor. So again, it's like you want somebody that is you know, like an emperor, like that takes charge, takes action, that's passionate, that's mature, you know, can make decisions. And I feel like this is a little bit younger type of energy that you're kind of wondering about. Okay, let's see, why is this Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here in your relationships? And we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So you just don't want to be burdened by like someone's immaturity is what I'm getting. Like maybe in your relationship, someone's acting really immature, but you want somebody that is, you know, passionate and kind of has their stuff together right here, Scorpio. So that's what I'm getting for your relationships in the month of August. Let's just see the overall outcome, though. What's the overall outcome in general for the month of August for Scorpio? We have this card coming out, the 6 of Earth. Beautiful. I feel like, you know, you could be reminiscing about kind of good old times and that kind of thing, but there is that potential for a soulmate energy, or like someone has like that. There's somebody crushing on you is what I'm getting, like a younger earth sign for sure. With that 6 of Earth. And then we have the World card. Beautiful. So some of you are going to be traveling here in the month of August with the World card. You're going to feel victorious over a situation. And I kind of feel like it might be more pertaining to your career. You might feel victorious that things are, you know, quite improved. And you're seeing the reaping some benefits there of someone's giving and taking. And then you have the Ace of Fire. So like there's new potential here. Like August for you is filled with new potential and passion. Something, you know, sparks a passion in you. And it could be, you know, this younger earth sign that you're wondering about actually, you know, striking that passion up in you or whatever. So there's a new passion that you're following your passion. And with this World card, a little bit of travel. But let's get some clarifiers on that overall energy. Wow, that's a lot. We'll go with them though. So we have the Hermit, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like someone might come back from the past and just have something on offer for you, or, you know, some little gesture, but it is a knight, right? So the Knight of Cups is like, you know, romance, and you could be like having these kind of, you know, dreamy recollections of how things were because this other person maybe stirs something up here. And then you have this 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is like kind of just waiting, and maybe waiting around to go on a trip, or waiting around for the ability to travel or to be victorious over a situation. You feel kind of like, is things, you know, is it quite ready yet to go ahead? And then we have the Hermit. So some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. That could be the younger earth sign. But this is like kind of just doing some inner reflection when you regarding your passions and what you're kind of pulled towards in August. You're going to just be doing some inner reflection and keeping things to yourself. I feel that especially too at home, like some of your emotions you're going to be keeping to yourself and just going to be inner reflecting about that here, Scorpio, in the month of August. So we'll just get some overall advice from you from these Wisdom of the Oracles. We'll get some overall advice for you for the month of August, and we have building blocks coming out. So I just like to read the messages from the book here. We have building blocks coming out for you here, Scorpio, and that card is number 28. So we will just go to the book here and see if I can find it quickly. So building blocks, well, it's a very nice card too. So it means strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. So you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the page here. They're stuck together. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly remarkable and beautiful design. So the relationship message for this card, building blocks, is when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication, and genuine desire to know one another. You're moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So the prosperity message here, when this card shows up in the upright, is you have everything you need to turn iron into gold. Yeah, it's like with the King of Pentacles coming out twice. It's Midas touch, right? You're in the process of creating prosperity of the life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream, and remember, you always have more than enough, and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success here, Scorpio. So that's a wonderful message, isn't it? So that is the reading that I have for you for August, Scorpio. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will see you in the beginning of September.